Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be organizing some of the biggest hot messes in my kitchen, under the sink, my spice cabinet, and my pantry. They've been neglected for a long time and are really in need of some love. So if you're in need of some motivation to tackle some messes in your house and get organized, then this is the video for you. The before and after on these projects is so satisfying and will definitely make my spaces more usable in the future. I am super pumped to be working with Cricut for today's video, and later in the video I'll be sharing how I use my brand new Cricut Explore 3 to create labels for all of my organizing. I love how easy it was and how it turned out, so make sure to keep watching because the end result is so satisfying. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys everything that I got to do this organization in my kitchen. As you guys know, I like to ball in a budget, so I shop for all of this at TJ Maxx. This is the most expensive thing I bought. It was $14.99, but I've seen these on Amazon and stuff, and they're like $25. So I was really excited to find one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with any of this, to be honest with you, so it's all gonna be a little bit of trial and error to figure it out. I got these bins. I'm gonna make labels for them with my Cricut, so I thought that these were good because they had like a good front area to put a label on. I got 2 of those. Then I got this. I was hoping maybe I could use this in my spice cabinet when I reorganize that part. And I got this. I think I'm gonna use this for my dishwasher pods. I like that it seals on the top really easily and opens. And then I got this to go in the bottom because the bottom of the under the sink cabinet isn't very clean. It's like kind of musty and I've scrubbed it before, so I thought that this would be good and it would hold all of these in place. Then these are a couple things that I've already had. I do a lot of this kind of organizing, so I have some like extras from other projects that I've done, but I have 2 of these that I might be able to use, and then I have this too, and I was thinking I might be able to put these like on this or something and like make it work so it's like 2 of them or something. I don't know. We'll see what I come up with, but that's everything I got. I think I spent like $35 at TJ Maxx to get all of this stuff, and we'll see what happens. I actually already have a lot of these in my fridge from previous organizing that I've done, so hopefully I'll be able to utilize those too when I'm like reorganizing in there. So that is everything, and let's get going. Starting out under my sink, and boy was I in for an adventure. Like with every project I started by taking everything out so I could start with a blank slate, you know? Little did I know that my sink had a leak. The more I take out, the more you'll see what I mean. And apparently it's been leaking for a while. And you might wonder how I didn't know, but honestly, I'm busy, y'all. I don't look under here that much. I have no idea how I didn't realize, but here we are. To be honest, the whole bottom of this cabinet is gonna have to be replaced soon, but today is not that day. However, I did stop the leak, so at least it won't get any worse. And I'm not gonna lie, I also sat here for like 20 minutes trying to decide if I should rip the bottom of the cabinet out, but I had to work on this day and I don't think I could finish it without some help, so it's gonna have to wait until Tim gets back from work in a few weeks. If you're new here, my name is Kilee. I'm 29, my middle name is really Rainbow. I love having days off, coming up with super cute outfits to wear, and when my 4-year-old actually takes a nap during the day. I've got 2 kids, sometimes they eat cereal for dinner, and I'm really bad at keeping my car clean. But I make YouTube videos about motherhood, DIYs, home decor, and what it's like to be me, a full-time working mom of 2 with a husband who is hardly ever here. I have 2 daughters who are 4 and 9, a husband who works in the oil field, and a full-time job as a restaurant manager for a corporate restaurant chain. I work a lot, I'm busy all the time, and I'm just like you. So if you're not subscribed, hopefully you will. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram for more behind the scenes of my life. Anyway, let's get to know each other. First question, do you have any kids? If so, how old are they? Anyway, I did get it all cleaned, and then I started to go through everything that was under here. There were vases, cleaning supplies, sponges, hand sanitizer, you name it, it was under here. So I sorted through it all and organized it by type and decided what was gonna stay and what was gonna go, because most of it needed to go. You're watching today, I would love to chat with you, so make sure to leave a comment down below. My favorite thing is to get to know you, so feel free to introduce yourself, tell me where you're from, how long you've been watching, what your favorite food is, whatever, I don't care. I just love talking to you guys, and I love getting to know you. That's the best part about YouTube for me. After going through everything, I figured out how I was going to arrange my organization and what was going to utilize the space best. I wanted to make it functional, so that does take some trial and error for sure. I always see all these Pinterest perfect spaces in people's kitchens, but it's actually not that easy to create a space that's both beautiful and functional. As much as I want beautiful spaces, I also need them to be functional because my house is not that big. If things aren't easily accessible, I will also not succeed in keeping it organized or doing the chores that are associated with that area. So when it comes to cleaning out a space, remember, functional is most important. After I got everything where I wanted it to be, I decided to label it all using my Cricut. My hope is that the labels will help keep everything in their correct place. I'm so excited to use my new Cricut Explore 3. I've always wanted one because there are so many amazing projects you can do with the Cricut. From creating labels with vinyl to customizing items like shirts with iron-on, there are hundreds of different materials that can cut and so many cool options for projects. Thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I'm so excited at the possibilities, and I really think it's a great investment. Not only can you personalize gifts, but you can use it for home decor, parties, labels for your kids' stuff, and so much more. It was so easy to set up and quick to execute the project that I wanted to make, even for someone like me with no experience. I cannot recommend it enough. I literally want to label and customize everything in my house right now. The Cricut Explore 3 is one of the newest products from Cricut, and it has a lot of new features. It's 2 times faster than every Cricut before. It has easy to learn software, and you can even upload your own designs. I'm gonna leave a link down below so you can check out more, but I'm excited to create more cool things with my Cricut. If you have one and you have any advice or project ideas, please let me know, and be sure to check out the link down below. completely kind of unrelated announcement for any of you who are my longtime viewers or who have followed me for a while. I have been really hesitant to share about it because I wasn't sure what was going on, but I want to tell you guys that I'm quitting my full-time restaurant manager job. I'm not done there until October. I wanted to give them plenty of time to train someone for my position, but it's definitely happening. I feel a mix of emotions, both relief and sadness, and a lot of anxiety and stress too. I'll be taking a few months off and just working from home doing YouTube and social media stuff for the rest of 2021, which is honestly a full-time job in itself. And then I will probably go back to working outside my home in January. I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet, but I just wanted you guys to be along for the ride with me. The restaurant business has been incredibly stressful throughout COVID, and things have changed a lot from how they were when I accepted the position. And Tim is also gone a lot more now than ever before, and the hours I work make childcare and motherhood so difficult. I work holidays, weekends, and late nights, and then I have to wake up and care for the kids, and usually I'm by myself. It's just a lot mentally and physically, and I'm just exhausted, and I know that I want to do something different. I'm not sure what that is yet, but we'll figure it out. I just wanted to share about what's going on so you guys would know and you'd be along for this journey with me. I feel like y'all are my friends, and so I wanted to tell you, and I wanted to be able to kind of openly talk about things and just, you know, bring you guys along with me. So that's my announcement for today, and I don't know where life is going, but hopefully it will get a little bit less stressful in the future. So the labels are literally the cherry on top, and I'm pretty in love with how under the sink turned out. It looks so much better, and now it doesn't stress me out to look under here for something while I'm cleaning or doing the dishes. The next place to get organized is my spice cabinet. This cabinet is stressful, y'all. It's packed with spices, not only ones from my house, but some from my friend Erica, who just came to stay with us for a few months. So we have double the spices of a regular house and probably less space than a normal house to store things like this, so I need to get it in check. I started by taking everything out and getting it all down where I could see it. Needed to get level with it. I cleaned the shelves and gave them a good scrub. Side note, have y'all tried this Dawn Power Wash? It's so good. I got it when I did some couponing at Dollar General a few weeks ago, and it works amazing. I love it. 10 out of 10 recommend. Just throwing that out there for y'all. Once everything was out, it was time to look through it all. I threw away anything that was expired, combined things that were like the same, and refilled spice jars on my spice rack to try to eliminate as much as I could that needed to be in this cabinet. I was honestly surprised by how much stuff I had in here that wasn't any good. So maybe we should all go check our spice cabinets, because like half of my stuff in here is expired. I mean, I know I don't cook much, but dang. So what parts of your house could use some organizing right now? I find that when I make a list of all the little areas I want to tackle, it helps me to prioritize what to do first, and then it's super satisfying to cross them off the list as I get them done. Some places don't even take that long. Hey, you could even organize something while you're watching today. I'm sure you won't regret it. My house is not perfect though, and there are lots of areas that need some love in my house. So remember, just because what you see of someone's house looks nice doesn't mean that it is. Everyone's a hot mess. Some people are just better at hiding it. When I began to put everything back, I kept it organized by type. The sauces went on this little spinning tray, so they were easier to see, and I put all the spices I didn't have a jar for on the rack next to it. I decided to put all the baking spices in this little white bin to make it easier to find them, and whenever I get a chance to bake, which isn't often, then all of the stuff would be together. Then the packets of spices like ranch or Italian or gravy or whatever went together as well. Anything extra that I used for refilling my spice jars went up to the top. Again, I used the Cricut to create labels for each thing. I can't get over how quick and easy it was to make them. I swear I'm gonna label everything. Not to mention, I love this font and it was so easy to use whatever font I wanted that I already had on my computer. Honestly, I was a little intimidated by Cricut and I thought it was gonna be hard to use, but it was not at all. So if you're hesitant, don't be. With Tim being gone all the time and pretty much always coming home to a completely reorganized house, I think the labels are going to help keep things in order and make it easier for him to find things too. He likes to cook, and we all know I do not. So honestly, he needs the cabinet to be organized more than I do. Last area I wanted to fix up was the pantry. I have to go through the pantry cabinet often just because it's so small. Honestly, this is the one part of my house I would change immediately if I could. I envy people who have those beautiful walk-in pantries, but I do not, so this is what I'm working with, y'all. So I just got back from Walmart where I picked up some more stuff to finish organizing everything. I'm gonna be organizing in the pantry now. It's pretty organized. I already actually went through and got rid of everything, but now I'm going to be putting everything in some bins. So I got these. I actually had no idea that Walmart had anything like this. It's the large pantry bin. I'm gonna try to link it for you guys if I can. But they were like $5, and I like that it has like stairs in it, I guess, or like different levels, so you can kind of see what you have. But I'm hoping that 2 of them will fit side by side up there where I have my baking stuff, and I can put that up there. And then I also got Another one of these. I got my first one of these from Target. This one's from Walmart. It was actually more expensive at Walmart, so I suggest going to Target. But it's basically a huge decorative jar, which I'm going to put pasta in, just because all my jars so far are glass, and I'm just going to keep going with that. I've been using large mason jars because they're more cost effective than buying like some of the fancier food things, and I think they look just as nice and they all work the same. So the last thing I got was this little bin. It was 98 cents at Walmart, and I'm gonna put chips in here just because I think like they're just kind of strewn about, and I have a lot of different kinds of chips open, so I think this would be a good thing to put chips in, and that will be super easy. So let's get started organizing that. It's my day off, and I've been chilling with no makeup today, so it's definitely a no makeup Wednesday, and now it's a Organize the Pantry Wednesday too, so let's get going. I'm always looking for solutions for this area, and I've realized that keeping things in easy containers that fit in here nicely instead of the boxes they come in helps a lot. You gotta get rid of as much excess packaging as you can when you don't have a lot of space. That's why I decided to put all the pasta and stuff in this container and transfer everything into these glass containers. Did label a few more things in here with some more Cricut labels that I made too. I really love how it turned out. I think it'll make everything easier to see and find, especially because we have so many people in our house right now. Make sure to check out the link down below in my description so you can check out Cricut also. Alright everyone, well that's it for today's video. I'm feeling so happy with how these spaces turned out. They feel so much more functional and even look super nice thanks to my new labels. Huge shout out to Cricut for sponsoring today's video and motivating me to make this happen. Make sure to click the link down below so you can check out more about the Cricut Explore 3 and tag me in your next organization before and after because I really love to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if no one's told you lately, you're doing a great job. Have a good day.